Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Tier 1 race around Saudi Arabia. It's reverse grid, so no qualifying. And only 11 drivers at the moment. But see if a few more come in. So let's just see if anyone else joins. Doesn't look like there will be. But should be a good race. A lot of overtaking. Not much pulling away from as shown from the practice race yesterday. As we have drivers now readying up. It's going to be a good race, that's for sure. Let's have a look where everyone is starting. So I'll have Zlat Onsvisky starting P1, Justin P2, is Destroyer P3, New P4, Spin and Win P5, Ace is no longer racing, so Ramsey P6, God P7, Bastel Benny P8, GK Bass B9, and looks like the reserves at the bottom of Mr. Bean and I believe Hoop. And Rob Sue as well. Forgot. Ah, Morris is in. How's that going to affect it then? That will surely just put him at the back of the grid. He's supposed to be ahead of the reserves behind Bass, obviously, because he's leading the championship by 30 points. But with him joining late, he'll probably end up being last. Make it more interesting for us, the viewers. Shouldn't be too much longer now before admin readies up. Looks like there could be a restart in the lobby. Doubt it, but it's possible. The tier 1 admins do accept, so with Morris turning up late and there being no qualifying, means there is a bit of a desync in his game and everyone else's. Right, looks like everyone's ready, so countdown will be starting, and shouldn't be too long before we start now. Oh, there we go. 2, 3, 4, 5 red lights. And away we go. Looks like a good start from everyone getting away nice. Then here we go. Luke all the way on with Mr. Bean. Yes, but then went back too wide. Oh, and the contact loops round and he's lost his front wing. Mr. Bean also has damage. Rob Sue. Good start from Whiskey. About a second already on Justin. He did pick up the Destroyer. There's a pass behind him, all fighting for position. Bass makes his way around. Both him and Bass are in a position where they could take over the lead of the championship with Morris no longer racing. Justin just hovering on that 1 second. Good stuff to me. Not hitting either move the damage. Full on massive cars. Going from 3rd down to 10th. So we got 5 seconds and then just a 3-second gap to Rob Sue in 10th. Easy race. Noob gets past Destroyer. Oh, the Ramsey man got the race, moving in for that first position. Obviously promoted to Tier 1 this season after winning the championship. Very fast in the very fast again. It's getting close. He'll have DRS again. Going into sector 3. Game sound, it is too loud. That'll be why it's massive. There's Justin and Zlatan Visky battling away now, side by side, turn 1. Zlatoviski keeps the lead. You look back at God, who was broken away from Mr. Bean. Still has the train of cars behind him. Oh, very close. Does look like it's going to be a one-stopper for this race, partial to any safety cars which might go up. So maybe some of the cars in the train might be thinking of going for that early pit stop. Just check the time on. Fairly even between the mediums and the hards. You can see that the mediums at the front have broken away quite a bit, as Justin now takes the lead of the race into turn 1. Keeps it out of 2. And will keep it for the rest of sector 1 unless a mistake is made. Mr. Bean has now broken away from Bass, who's also made up some positions. Ramsey in the pits. Definitely go to the end on those hard tyres. Very worn, but it's definitely doable. Bass going fast as sector 1 and pulling away from new plays. Right on that 1 second cusp line. But will not be getting DRS and will now be under attack from Barcelona, who down the what will be the inside into the corner makes it look very easy. Oh, but there's contact. Everything seems fine though. Doesn't look like any damage. Noob under pressure now from Robsu. 3 wide into the final corner. Oh, and there's more contact. That looks like damage. Everything seems fine though, as they're still fighting away. No one comes into the pit. Robsu takes the lead. Can he stick it around the outside? Then goes to the inside. He can. Barstow Benny with a alright exit gets the lead of this pack once again. His Destroyer has a moment going back down to 9. There is yellow flags. Did I miss something? Oh no. But Hoop is missing both his end plates. Destroyer's spinning almost every corner, keeping it very well. His back end stepping out a lot of that setup or just skill. Who knows? Justin closing back in on Zlatoviski for first position. He's up behind for a few laps, I believe. But here he goes again. 3 tenths, 2 tenths, 1 tenth. The side by side into turn 1. Still side by side. Zlatoviski keeps the lead of the race. Behind is Gord in 3rd. Nice little gap to Mr. Bean in 4th, who's the front runner of the hard tyres. Very good driving on his debut. Very fast in the practice race as well. Bass now with a 4.5 second gap to Bastel Benny behind him, who has also now got a gap to the other cars. So this is the closest onboard battle. Noob versus Robsu for 7th position. Noob will now get the help of DRS once we get into the zone. Justin also has DRS on Slack and Whiskey getting into the final corner. Stick with these for now. Very slidey from Noob. He gets DRS again. Closing, closing, closing. Justin also closing. Still can't get past. Noob will get the use of DRS once again. Does he have the straight line speed with the help of slipstream, ERS and DRS? He's going for it. And he's made it. Lovely stuff from Mr. Noob Plays. Keeps it into turn 3 as well. 4, 3, 4. GK Bass is staying pretty much the same gap wise to Mr. Bean, who is closing on God. Those hard tyres will most likely be better than the mediums at this point. Justin once again right on the gearboxes. Zlatan Whiskey. Into the final corner. Get another run at him. He seems a lot closer now than he has been. Does he have the straight line speed? He's not using. He stays behind. Maybe he's just biding his time. Noob. Falling back behind Robsu, but will get the usage of DRS. Doesn't look like he's going to go for it. Oh, it's Mr. Bean. No. That is a virtual safety car. Oh, I'm sorry, I missed that. Looks like he might have flipped the wall heading into turn 4. Yeah, unlucky from him. He was closing in on God. Would have been a good result on his debut if he'd been able to keep it. It's only a bullet as well, and not a full safety. Does anyone hit pull it in before losing the win? It's being lapped on players, it's not hard at all. Still up. Hasn't said it's ended yet. Any boost by virtual safety car is better than no boost. Because we do have the front 2 runners in this. Along with God. Oh, God with the 10-second. Bass carries on as the front runner and the front hard runner now. Bastel Benny also pits. It does seem like all the medium tyres are coming in, but the safety car is no longer active. Sorry about that. Gap has seemed to increase. Just between Justin and Zlatan Whiskey in the pit. Oh, that's a slow stop. Slow entry, maybe? Obviously, God got the 10-second penalty for speeding. Maybe Justin avoided that. Destroyer is really the unlucky one here with wing damage. 9 mediums. Ramsey also, I suppose, a loser in all this. And would be further up the field. Lovely move from Justin there. Closing in on Robson. Still very tight stuff here from the 3rd down to 5th. Barstow Benny gets past the Destroyer who pits, doesn't fight him on track. Oh, Ramsey with the first track limit penalty. Those are going to be a big play at the end of the race. Those who can keep it clean will most likely be awarded against those who could not. But that's racing. Justin now very close to Robsu. Going for the move into the fast left-hander. Gets it done before that, actually. But will not have DRS now. Robson will. All this fighting is like Zlatan Whiskey, the main race leader, pull a 4.4 second gap in the pit stop phase. Obviously Bass leading on track still has to pit. Justin and Robsu keeping it clean into turn 1 out of turn 2. Good exit from both of them. This battling has allowed Noob to close back up as well. May even allowed for God to catch up as the gap is coming down with them. Oh, big slide from Robsu. Allows Noob to get past. God with the 2nd track limit violations. As Justin has now pulled away due to the slide, and there was a bigger gap, and now Noob is under pressure from Robsu. Bass finally comes into the pits. He's looking to do 13 laps on the medium tyre, which is also doable, but might be a bit worn at the end. As Robsu gets past Noob into turn 1. Where does Bass come out? He's now exiting and will come out in free air. Behind God Source. And he's closed the gap quite a bit for Noob and Robsu. Justin now 7 seconds behind Zlatan and Sky. most likely be right on the back of him is they go into sector 3. Maybe he'll wait until after the final corner. There's caution sector 1 destroyer. Looks like he might have had a little moment. Gets a 3 second at the same time. Always robs you, comes into the pits. Maybe he got good damage, or his tyres were dead. Oh yeah, 13 laps. As he gonna come out? He's gonna come out in P8. Yeah, P8, bit of clean air though. Ramsey ahead of him. Back up to Noob, who's closed the gap to Justin again. It was around 1 second. It was about 4 points. And God is now entered the party as well. 7/10 back. Bass is also lurking at 6. So they could have this battle until the end of the race, really, for the final 2 podium positions. Bass does get onto the podium. He will be leading the championship, Tier 1. I'm sure he will have that in mind. As he sets a new fastest lap just to prove his point. Fastest lap which he already had. Now inside the 1 second as well. It does look like it's going to be very close for the final few podium positions. God is up into P2, but he does have a penalty, as does Justin. Out of the end of sector 1. Very annoying corner, very easy to get track limits on. Stays like this, Noob and Bass will be on the podium. Bass now 2 tenths behind Justin, his good friend. Both were teammates last season in the combined structures. No longer teammates. Bass is past him. Just 1.1 seconds. 1 second up to God now. His lead passing from his 14 lap alt hard. Bass sets another fastest lap. Tyre wear will be fairly even between the yard and the medium and fast at the moment. With him doing half the amount of laps so far. Closed up quite a bit through that long left-hander. We'll get the DRS, and he's out of DRS from Justin. So can focus forward and not defending. As God just lets him by, doesn't bother, which is fair enough, he's got the penalty. Doesn't need to make it more work. question now is, can Bass close a 10-second gap in 8 laps? It's going to be tough. Can he even pull away from the mod? That's the other question. And will they work together to close it? I've already pulled 2.6 seconds in this one. Bass is now out of that 1 second back to God. Almost. God, just keeping it at the moment. Might have just missed it at the protection point though. Let's have a look. Does not have it. Bass has done what he's needed to do, but it does look like God might be running a bit lower wings, but did have the moment there in that fast left-hander. Causing him to fall back even more. Now Bass can focus on closing the gap, which he is doing. Closed it about 7 tenths this lap, which if he carries on, won't be enough. Yeah, look at that. 30.9, very good. Still the closest battle on track between God and Bass. Ramsey does seem to be closing on Barstool Benny. Ramsey on 13 lap old hard versus Barstool's 8. Bass really putting a dent into Zlatan Sky's lead. Now down to 8.8. There's Destroyer pits again. Most likely be going on to the medium tyre. Long left of the race. Maybe the soft. Yeah, it's onto the soft. See if he can steal that fastest lap point. But they held by the man in second place, Bass, who was checked out from God at 2.2 seconds, but not putting as much as an indent as he has been into the Sky. Still closing. Is Destroyer getting lapped, getting out of the way. About 8.7. It is coming down. Bass can still get this win. Bass will be going off in a few laps. At the moment, I reckon they'll be fairly even tyre wire between the hard and the medium. Onto lap 20 we go. Bass closed about 7 tenths again. Not going to be enough though. With 5.5. maybe. Again, just as that God. Or just using him to help get the fastest lap. Stealing it from Bass. Let's see what middle sector 1.2 seconds faster than his fastest middle sector. Stay on board with him for now. Is he gonna unlap himself? He's going for the unlap. He has got the unlap on himself. Does not go fastest. Still in the 31s. Oh my god. The gap between Bass and Sutton's time is stable at the moment. Making much of a dent. Still, P2 is enough. Has to take over the championship lead. And being 30 points behind at the moment. And 43 points for P2. With 2 points behind. They're taking 15 points ahead. There isn't really any battles going on at the moment. Just one between Destroyer and God. Which, as long as nothing happens, shouldn't be a problem. It does look like God is helping Destroyer close back in slowly though. The gap has now come down from a minute to won't change anything though. Fast is now only 7.9 seconds away. Last one closing in on Justin at the moment. Will be getting that position. Sixth. It ends like this. Yes, it does look like the last one ends like this. It will be promoted to the podium position. Wait. Will not be enough for him to overtake Norris. I believe he'll be 1 point behind. Oh no, he will. He will be 2 points ahead if he can stay within the 13 seconds. Three laps to go now. Does look like Bass will not be closing enough. This is the closest battle on track now. Bass or Benny versus Justin. Obviously Bass will get promoted even if he doesn't get past. But we'll want to get past in case Justin gets out of 13 seconds from God. Pushing him through the final corner of sector 1. Maybe we'll even go for it here, and this one left-hander stays behind at the moment. into the twisty sections of Sector 2 we go. Oh, the Arc Destroyer has binned it into the wall. Surprised that hasn't caused a safety car. Barstool gets past Justin now. Gets the DRS as well. Oh, Ramsey also gets past Justin. Oh, I missed that. Both of them have 3 seconds of penalties. So that is on track. Barstool Benny 10.9 seconds. It does look like it will be close for if Gord can keep his 3rd place. Oh, little moment there from Barstool Benny. He will be pushing, and we will be seeing his time drop and increase compared to God. But Ramsey on the verges of getting DRS. At the moment he is inside, out of this little chicane. He's even closer inside. Ramsey will get DRS. Justin will not on Ramsey. Barstool Benny also closing the gap to God. Unless a mistake is made, it does look like he will get promoted to that P3 as we are on to the final lap. Bisky is led the entire way. Some good battling with Justin before the pit stop phases, and has just kept it clean and no penalty. Barstool Benny keeps it into 1st and into 2nd. Bit squabbly on the exit, but does seem okay as we head into turn 4. Twisty part of sector 1, twisty part of the track. Good battery saving can be done here to help defend from any attacks later on in the lap. Let's go to Zlatan Sky, who's had a wonderful race really. Kept his nose clean. Kept it going in the straight line and wins the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix. GK Bass comes home in 2nd. God Sauce does come in 3rd. But it's all down to Barstool Benny, who I think, yes, will be promoted to P3. Ramsey to P5 after his 3 second. Justin P6. Robsu coming up to the line now. Robsu gets P7. Noob plays fellow Xbox player. One of few in this league. Comes 8th. And all eyes on Hoop BK. Looks like he might be going for fastest lap of the race. Hot on the soft tyres a lap ago. It's up to the line. Does he do it? He does. He steals the fastest lap point at the end of the race. Very good from him. That'll upset Bass. Driver of the day Bass? Yeah, I agree with the game. Obviously started towards the back of the grid. Second. Very good race overall. Very clean. And final order is Zlaton Sky in first, GK Bass second, Barstol Benny third, fourth God, fifth Ramsey, sixth Justin, seventh Rob Sue, eighth Noob, ninth Hoop, 10th Destroyer, and 11th the unlucky tap at the inside wall, Mr. Bean. Race director. And that has been it for Tier 1. Thank you all for watching, and see you next time.